Isa sa kadalasan na tinatanong sa amin ng mga kababayan natin ay paano nga ba mag-apply sa ibang bansa? Saan sila mag-a-apply? Ano yung mga kailangan nilang gawin? Ano yung job openings or hiring na available ngayon? Paano nila i-confirm kung legit ba yung ina-apply nila? And so on and so forth. So there's a lot of questions and I'm thinking, paano ko nga ba sila matutulungan? So I've come up with the idea to put myself into their position na parang ako yung mag-a-apply sa Pilipinas. So the goal of this video is to give you some idea kung paano ka magja-job hunting sa Pilipinas, saan ka mag-a-apply, ano yung mga kailangan mong gawin, and so on and so forth. So lahat ng yan pag-uusapan natin dito lang sa Diary of an OFW kung saan makakahanap ka ng legit na trabaho dito. So, mabilis ang disclaimer lang, no, bago ang lahat ng information na share ko sa inyo are based on my personal experience. So, ito yung mga bagay na ginawa ko nung nag-a-apply ako sa Pilipinas going to this country or dito sa Czech Republic. So, kung ikaw ay may ibang experience o iba yung strategy mo or iba yung ginawa mo, we encourage you na i-share mo naman through the comment or probably i-DM mo kami or magkwentuhan tayo nang sa ganun ay ma-share din natin sa ibang mga kababayan natin dito. And another thing is, wala po kaming direktang contact or wala kaming partnership or hindi po namin pinopromote ang lahat ng agencies or companies na babanggitin natin dito sa video na to. All of these things are just for demonstration purposes. So kung interesado kang mag-apply sa kanila, we encourage you na pumunta ka sa opisina nila or direkta mo silang kontakin through their contact number. So yun lang, maraming salamat po. So kung ako man ay mag-a-apply sa Pilipinas, ang unang-una kong gagawin ay, syempre, kailangan kong prepare ang CV ko or ang curriculum vitae ko, ang resume ko. Make sure na updated na siya. Nakalagay dyan yung current employer mo, yung last employer mo, your skills, your educational background, and your personal information. Make sure na updated siya. And another thing is make sure na prepared na rin ang mga primary documents mo, such as your passport, NBI, PSA, pictures, and some educational certificates or documents. Because those things are the primary requirements ng mga agencies or ng companies. And kung yung iba na mga COE or certificates are just the secondary na lang. So, make sure na prepared na lahat ng yan. Lalong-lalo na yung passport mo because that's the first thing na hinihingi ng agency kapag nag-a-apply ka sa Pilipinas. So, kung sakaling prepared na ang CV mo, updated na siya at meron ka ng passport, meron ka ng PSA and NBI, first thing that I will do is to visit the DMW website. So the DMW or the Department of Migrant Workers website ay doon mo makukuha yung mga information about sa legit na companies and agencies na available sa Pilipinas. So, ito yung parang magiging starting point mo nang sa ganun ay certified ng legit ang makukuha mong agency. At meron din silang tinatawag na G2G or the government-to-government vacancies na pinoposts from time to time ng DMW. So, ano nga ba yung G2G or the government-to-government vacancies? So, ito yung mga inaprobahan ng gobyerno ng Pilipinas at ng gobyerno ng ibang bansa na available para sa ating mga Pilipino. Ito ay direkta ka nag-a-apply sa company sa ibang bansa through the DMW. Kaya government-to-government siya. So, meaning to say, wala kang agency sa Pilipinas, wala kang masyadong babayaran, and most importantly, certified na legit na yung ina-applyan mo. So, let's go to our computer para malaman natin kung paano natin hahanapin ang G2G. Okay? So, let's go to DMW website. Home page ng DMW. Ilalagay ko yung link nito sa baba ng video na to nang sa ganun ay bibisitahin mo na lang. So, in the home page, scroll mo yan pababa. And then, hanapin mo tong government-to-government vacancies. This one. Click Learn More or this arrow. So, in this page, nandito yung listahan ng mga available na job overseas. So, as you can see, meron dito in Germany, G2G partner job site. And they were in need of nurses. Okay? So, i-click mo tong View RSF file. At dito, makikita mo na ang information ng job na ito. So, this is from German Federal Employment Agency. Feels like it's an agency. and they were in need of registered nurses. At ito yung ito yung job description. And then, andito na yung submission period kung hanggang kailan ka pwede mag-apply. And then, the interview period. Okay? And then, these are the benefits, your salary, and qualifications. And then, language requirements, importante yan, lalo na sa Germany. And then, the steps kung paano ka mag-apply. Also, the documents, and the date na pinublish ito. So, dito sa RSF file na to, ito na yung information ng vacancies na susundan at babasahin at iintindihin mo na lang. And dito makikita mo na kung qualified ka or hindi. Now, let's go back to the page and puntahan naman natin yung Japan. Okay? So, Japan naman, 50 nurses and 300 care workers. So, view RSF file. And ito yung principal sa Japan. And then, they were in need of 50 nurses and 300 care workers. So, napakaraming kailangan. These are the qualifications. And care worker and the date of submission. So, ito, pwede kang mag-submit until this date. So, available pa siya. And so, Germany and Japan are still ongoing. Pwede ka pang humabol as of this date, March 14, 2026. And then, i-check naman natin tong Taiwan. Okay? So, dito naman sa Taiwan, they were in need of 46 factory workers. And ito yung salary, ito yung qualifications, and registration, the documents. But, unfortunately, it's all finished February 5, 2026. So, tapos na siya. So, these are the lists of G2G vacancies, no? So, Germany and Japan are still ongoing. So kung sakaling pasok ka sa qualifications at prepared na yung mga documents mo, bumisita ka lang sa pinakamalapit na DMW office or much better, dumirekta ka sa main branch sa Ortigas nang sa ganun ay makapag-apply ka. But if any case, hindi ka pasok sa qualifications or hindi ito yung skills mo or hindi dito yung job description na hinahanap mo or sakaling tapos ka na, nakapag-apply ka na, maghanap ka pa rin ng ibang opportunities. So, kapag ka nag-a-apply ka sa overseas, do not just focus on just one or two applications. Kung kaya mo mag-apply ng up to hundreds applications, hundreds of agencies, so napakaraming agencies sa Pilipinas for sure, applyan mo lahat. Lahat ng pasok yung qualification mo. Nang sa ganun ay marami ka rin options. At kung sino yung mauna, doon ka. Okay? So, another thing na pwede mong gawin is to find some agency and job availability dito sa DMW website pa rin. So, dito sa DMW, nandito pa rin tayo sa homepage and scroll mo ng konti at meron dyan sub-menu at hanapin mo yung approved job orders. This one. I-click mo yan. So, this website is very, very helpful, no? Kasi nandito lahat ng listahan ng mga approved job orders. Meaning to say, ito yung mga inaprubahan ng DMW na trabaho sa ibang bansa through an agency or through a company man. So, it is also updated every 2 hours. So, live na live itong website na ito. So, lahat ng information na kailangan mo, like kung anong bansa ang ina-applyan mo, anong position, anong agency sa Pilipinas, and anong principal niya or ano yung ka-tie-up niya sa ibang bansa. So, all we have to do is to search in this search box. I-type mo dyan yung bansa na gusto mong puntahan or kung ano yung hinahanap mong job position. In my example, hanapin natin ang Czech Republic dahil yun ang target natin eh. So, ito. Pinaka-updated, no? Operator Manufacturing. So, ang agency niya sa Pinas is Wenzel Employment Agency. And then, ang principal niya is ADECO. ADECO SRO. Okay? So, they were in need of 20 people as of February 12, 2026. So, napaka-updated pa niya. So, let's go to this. I-copy natin itong principal na to. And then, the next thing that we will do is i-confirm natin kung legit ba yung ina-applyan natin sa ibang bansa. Okay? So, the goal is to find their business information, kung legit ba talaga siya, and kung anong klaseng company ang ina-applyan natin. So, dito sa Czech Republic, they have this business registration website na kung saan ay makikita mo yung information ng registered business dito. So, makikita mo yung address nila, makikita mo yung information nila, websites nila, and their business license number. So, ikakopy lang natin to, and then, pupunta tayo sa justice.cz. Okay? So, i-paste natin dyan yung kinapi natin. And then, i-click natin yung search. And then, makita natin, napakarami niyang information here. Okay? So, Adecco Espol SRO. In DMW, Adecco SRO lang siya. But in this case, meron siyang 3 licenses. And as you can see, para-pareha siya ng address. Okay? So, iisa lang yan. So, dito, like I said, makikita mo yung information ng company, ng address niya, office address niya, and then their license, and then kailan pa siya registered. So, as you can see, updated lang is 2022. So, it's certified na legit siya kasi this is the government business registration website. So, confirmed na legit na siya. But we will check kung anong klase ba tong company na to. So, let's paste the company. And then, this is the information. So, napaka-helpful. Gamit-gamit din tayo ng Google pag may time, no? Bisitahin natin yung website niya. And then, so, it seems like this is an agency dito sa Czech Republic. Okay? So, may mga outsourcing siya. Yeah. So, this is the website ng agency. So, it's certified. Pwede nating applyan yan. The next thing that we will do is to check this agency naman sa Pilipinas. Okay? So, copy natin yan. And then, i-paste natin itong agency sa Pilipinas. And then, hanapin natin kung meron ba silang website. As you can see, walang website na available. So, let's go sa pinakamabilis na paraan, which is in Facebook. So, Facebook, and 2024, hindi siya updated. Hanap pa tayo ng iba na medyo updated. 2023. So, it seems like 12K followers posts. So, hindi siya medyo updated. But the information is here. Diba? So, in this case, since wala siyang website or wala siyang ibang information, no, the thing that we can do is to visit mismo. Bisitahin natin or kontakin natin itong number na to. So, yun ang pinaka-way natin. Since nasa approved job orders naman siya ng DMW. So, they have the license, but they don't have the website. So, wala tayong ibang way, kundi kontakin mismo sila and mag-email sa kanila. Now, hanap pa tayo ng ibang information, no? Yung medyo may website, no? Sa ganun ay alam natin itsura. Okay, Setter. This one. February 11, 2026. And still in Czech Republic as a Setter. And ang agency niya sa Pinas is Prime Search. Ang principal niya is Orienta Czech SRO. Okay? So, same thing that we will do. Copy muna natin to. And, i-paste natin siya. And then, i-click natin tong Villadat or search button. Orienta. So, wala. Pagka walang lumalabas, i-clear mo lang yung iba. Kasi baka iba yung name niya. Okay. So, yan. Hindi lumabas yung SRO, but it's okay as long as nandyan yung primary name niya. So, Orienta Czech SRO, this is their registered address, and then this is their business address. And this is their ICHO, or their trade license, or the business license number. Now, i-check naman natin yung website niya. Orienta Czech SRO. So, it's all. So, this one, Orienta Czech. And it seems like it is an agency as well for applicants. And yeah, tingin tayo sa social media kung meron sila. So it shows na sa Brno, ibang city ito dito, but they were definitely a consulting agency. And ito yung pinaka-updated na job order sa kanila. Yan. So it's updated as of 3 days ago. So legit naman siya. And dito kasi sa Czech Republic, you can also apply directly sa mga agencies and companies kapag ka nandito ka na. So that's why they were still posting in the social media. But it doesn't mean na pag mag-a-apply ka sa social media nila, i-approach ka nila. It doesn't work like that, though maybe they were responding, but most of the time, i-refer ka nila sa agency sa Pilipinas, which is the Prime Search. Okay? So, i-search naman natin itong Prime Search. Prime Search. Okay. So, meron silang website. Good thing. Sa Makati. Prime Search. Oy, updated. It's 4 days ago. And 2025. Okay. So, kuhanin natin itong contact number. Their website. Bisitahin natin ang website. And then, tingin tayo sa services. Okay? Manpower. Ayan, ito yung mga available na job positions nila. Let's check the production and skilled worker. Kung anong country pa meron sila. Oh, wala. Di siya nakiklik. So, it seems like you cannot apply here. Careers. Drivers ang hinahanap nila. So, hindi ka pwede mag-apply dito sa website nila, but you can get their email address and their contact number, or pumunta ka mismo sa address nila and then mag-apply ka. So, it's certified agency sa Pilipinas and agency dito sa Czech Republic. Now, let's move on to another thing. Okay? So, let's check kung may mahahanap tayo na direct to the company. Okay, so i-check natin to. CNC operator. Same agency para makatipid tayo sa oras. Same agency. And then yung principal niya sa Czech Republic is Privny Bernianska Stroyirna Velkabytes. So let's copy this and i-search natin kung anong company ito or agency ba to. And search. Tanggalin natin yung ES. Okay. So, ito siya. This is the business name, their business, their location, and then their business address, and then their trade license. Registered sila since 1991. So, search naman natin yung mismong company. Velkabytes. Okay. Website. And so, it seems like it's a company, aeronautic company. May English ba to? Aerospace company, okay? So, it's a company, not an agency. So, meaning to say, legit na company siya dito sa Czech Republic, but you were applying through Prime Search agency sa Pilipinas. So, direct yan. I'm not quite sure kung meron ba tong placement fee since direct na nag-a-apply sa company dito sa Czech Republic. So, these are just the Czech Republic country, no? Marami pa dyang bansa. Pwede nating itry yung sa Japan, sa Taiwan. So, napakarami. Again, do not limit yourself in just one position or one country. Kung kaya mo mag-send ng resume or mag-apply sa more than hundreds of agencies sa Pilipinas, you do it para lang magkaroon ka ng maraming options, okay? But the most important thing that you should do is to make sure na legit yung ina-applyan mo, prepared yung mga documents mo, and alam mo kung ano yung kalakaran sa pag-a-apply. Now, meron din nagtatanong sa amin kung meron ba talagang placement fee pag nag-a-apply ka? Magkano placement fee? Bakit yung iba napakamahal ng binabayaran? We have a video with the labor attaché na diniscuss ang placement fee dito sa Europe and specifically dito sa Czech Republic. And according to her, pinupush nila na maging 1 month salary lang ang equivalent ng placement fee sa Pilipinas. So meaning to say, kung dito sa Czech Republic sasahod ka ng 50k peso, so that should be your placement fee sa Pilipinas. Okay? But another thing na pwede kong i-share sa inyo is about the difference kung bakit lumalaki yung placement fee sa ibang agency. Ang pinagkaiba kasi, kaya lumalaki yung placement fees because kapag ka-agency to agency kang nag-a-apply, like agency sa Pilipinas going to agency sa ibang bansa, there might be an additional fee. So, depende yan, lalong-lalo na sa Poland, napaka-mahal talaga ng binabayaran, no? But dito sa Czech Republic, as far as I know, regardless kung nag-a-apply ka directly sa company or may agency ka man dito sa Czech Republic, they were still pushing to have like a 1 month salary equivalent ng placement fee mo sa Pilipinas. So, I'm not being biased kasi nasa Czech Republic ako, but I'm just saying na dito, if I would compare to other European country, like Czech Republic or versus Poland, mas makakatipid ka sa babayaran mo dito sa Czech Republic. Because yun nga, pinapush nga nila yung 1 month salary na placement fee. Though hindi na mawawala yan because of course, the agencies also processing your documents. So meron talaga yan. At most importantly na kailangan mo tandaan is make sure na may i-issue sila na resibo. So yan kasi yung basehan ng DMW na legit talaga yung binibigay nilang pinapabayaran nilang placement fee sa mga applicant. So make sure na may i-issue sa inyong resibo from the agency kapag magbabayad kayo ng placement fee. Anything beyond that, I would recommend na kumonta kayo mismo sa DMW. Makipag-usap kayo kung may binayaran man kayo mahal at hindi kayo binigyan ng resibo. Because as far as I know, it's a violation of law sa Pilipinas. Kapag negosyo ka, kailangan mag-issue ng resibo. Lalong-lalo na kung mag-a-apply ka sa ibang bansa. And then, like I said earlier, huwag kang mag-stick sa isang apply lang. Maghanap ka ng mas marami pang agency or company sa Pilipinas. Napakarami nila. Yung example natin, it's like 6 or 10 pages ata sa isang page. And sa Czech Republic pa lang, wala pa yung sa Taiwan, wala pa yung sa ibang bansa, wala pa sa Romania, wala pa sa Croatia, wala pa. It's just Czech Republic. So meaning to say, you have a lot of opportunities na pwede mong i-grab. So most important thing is you take an action, you applied, you have the documents, and lagi namin sinasabi sa previous videos namin, even mga guests namin sa mga videos, tibayan nyo at lakasan ninyo ang loob ninyo kapag ka mag-a-apply kayo or magtatrabaho kayo sa ibang bansa. Lakasan mo lang yung loob mo at iset mo sa isip mo na mag-a-abroad ka. Yan yung mga pwede mong gawin, no? You can check the DMW, you can check the business registration websites ng countries na gusto mong puntahan. For sure, meron na sila niyan. You just have to use it via Google or pwede mo naman i-chat GPT, no? Madali na kay-chat GPT. The fact na naghahanap ka ng trabaho dito sa DMW website, it's like 70% legit na siya. So you just have to find the accurate information ng agency sa Pilipinas. That's why I recommend na bisitahin mo yung website nila, yung social media nila, and then dun mo i-confirm kung tama ba yung mga information na nakukuha mo. Napaka-helpful ng DMW. I'm so glad na ganito naka-improve yung website nila, no? Marami na makakaiwas sa mga scam jobs. Okay? So that's all for today. I'm thinking kung gagawa ba ako ng video paano mag-apply sa Czech Republic or not. Let me know in the comments kung interesado kayong malaman paano mag-apply sa Czech Republic. And kung interesado kayong malaman kung paano mag-change of employer sa Czech Republic. I think I already discussed it before. But kung gusto nyo ng updated version, you let me know through the comment box. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you a lot when it comes to applying from the Philippines, going to other countries, especially dito sa Czech Republic. And I'll see you soon sa mga susunod na video. God bless everyone.